Alright, hey guys, in this video I'm going to be creating a server info command. I'm gonna make sure my bot's up. Okay, bots is on. Alright, so right now we're going to make a user info command. Server info command. By the end of this recording, it's going to be pushed to GitHub. My whole bot is pushed to GitHub. I'm going to link it in the description. You guys can look at the commands to see the commands I do in the videos. You guys can fork the bot if you want, add stuff to it, configure it how you want. Alright, so first let me, like always, import message embed. So const and then message embed equals require Discors.js. Did I spell that right? I think I did. Okay, now we're gonna do server info, and then we can add client message args. Okay, now let's get started. So let's get to the juicy part. So I already, I made the server info commands previously, so I already know the gist of it and what to do. So I'm gonna do a switch right here because the command has something called message.go to region, so you can get the region of the server. So I'm only gonna put a few. You guys can look at the docs and add all the server regions if you would like. But for now, I'm just gonna just do a few. So let's get started. So I'm gonna define a region. I'm gonna let it be undefined for now, and then I'm gonna add a switch message guild region. Then we're gonna add a case. So the first case is gonna be what do we want the first case to be? I guess we can just do Europe. So and then we can set region to let's do Europe. Is there like a Europe? Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into browser and we're gonna get the Europe flag, or EU flag of Europe, this one. So I'm gonna get like a little is there not like a little icon I can get? Dude. Alright, well, just for now, we're just gonna set it to, let me see if I can get a U. Let me check right here. Is there something with E? No, there isn't. Nothing with Europe. Okay, well, that's pretty dumb. That's literally the definition of dumb. Okay, at the end of this, when I push it to GitHub, before I push it to GitHub, I'm gonna add the flags to it. So don't even worry about it. There's gonna be flags. So now let's just say Europe. So if the server, if the region is in Europe, we're gonna set region to Europe, and it's gonna display that. So then now we're gonna make a case of US. What is it? US East, I believe. Case US East. Why is this? What? Oh, that's why. Okay, and then we're gonna say region to the US East. All right, and then we're gonna add a break. We're gonna add a case. Here, let me just copy and paste this because there's US West, US West, US Central, and then there's US South. So let's do US. This one can be west, and then we're gonna set this to west, and this one's gonna be south, so we're gonna set this to south, and then this one's gonna be central, and we're gonna set this to central. All right, then what else? And that's fine for now. You guys, there's like India, there's China, I think. There's a whole bunch of others. If you guys want to add them, you guys can look at the docs and see all of the regions, or you can just simply go right here, server settings, and then change server region, and then you can just add all these. There's a whole bunch. You can just add. So let's see. South Africa will be South-Africa. Singapore would just be Singapore. It has to be all lowercase. The case has to be all lowercase. A switch is basically, it's shorter for doing if else, because I would have to do a bunch of if else and it's gonna look ugly. So it's cleaner to use a switch. So now let's go back to my server. Okay, and now we're gonna just define embed, and we're gonna make a constant. So const embed equals new message embed. Okay, and then we're gonna do dot set title, or we can do dumb down. Let's do dumb down first, and then we're gonna do message dot guild dot icon URL. So this is gonna display the icon URL, and we can do dot set color, and we can do F3. So this is basically a white. And then what else can we do? We can set title dot set title. I think it's message dot guild dot title. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Oh no, message. I think it's title or name. Probably name. And we could put this. Let me put this in backticks, and then we can just. Do this, and then we can do server stats. So this would display message. So it would display the server's name, then it would say server stats. So it would be like, let's see, I don't know, like QGV server stats or something like that. You know, like the Discord name server stats. That's what it would display. Then we can do add fields. So we can add fields. So let's start with name, and then let's just do owner. Add a colon, and then always add a comma. Remember, always add a comma. Then it's message dot guild dot owner. Is that it? Owner? Yeah, I believe that's it. We can do owner. Then we can do dot user dot tag. So this will give the tag, the username tag. So it'll be like QGV hashtag 210. That's what it would display. That's mine. So that's what it would display. Make sure you add a comma, and then we can do add inline true. All right. And then I'm just gonna I'm gonna copy and paste this. Make sure you add commas after every one. I'm gonna copy and paste this like a lot of times. I'd rather just not write it, keep writing it. Make sure you add a comma after every field. After every field, add a comma. Because if you don't, it's gonna break it. See, it has a red line. It's gonna break it. You got to have a comma. Alright, for this second one, we can do members. We can do members. And we can do message. We can just put this in the backticks. Sorry about that. Let's just delete this. Put backticks. So like there are. We can do message dot guild dot member count, and then we can do users. So this will say there are blank amount of users. There's like, let's say 5. There are 5 users. That's what that would say basically. And then now we can filter this, so we can do members online. Now we can send it to like members online. So we can do, let's just copy this. Make it simple. There are, what can we say here? We can just say users online, I guess. I don't know. And then so we have to. So right here, we're gonna filter it. So we can do message.guild.members .cache .filter, and then we can do. You can set m. We can run an arrow function. m.user.presence .status equals. You're gonna run a double equal, not a triple equal. We don't have to make it. Yeah, if you make it like a triple equal, then it's. I'm not really the best at explaining it. Just make it double equal. And then we can do So we're gonna run a filter, right? Then we're gonna m arrow function m.user.presence equals double equals online. So if a user's online, we're gonna get the size. So we're gonna put dot size. Now this should display the total amount of users online. And then now we can do bots. So let's just copy and paste this. Then just paste this. Let's say total bots. Okay. So then we can put there are message.guild.members.cache.filter, and then instead of m.user.presence.status, we're gonna do bot. And then we're gonna remove the equal, and then dot size, and then we can put there are bots. So it's gonna be like there are blank amount of bots. Then we can do the creation date. So creation date, and then we can do message.guild.creator. I believe that's what it is. And then I'm gonna add two local date string to make it so that it only displays the month, the day, and the year. I'd rather prefer that than have it display like the time and everything else. It's gonna be very long if we don't do this. So I'm just gonna do English US. So now that should work. Then what can we do? We can do a creation date, I guess. No, I have that. I meant a row count. Let me see. I guess a row count. I'm not sure. Well, let me get a drink of coffee. All right, so we can do row count. So let's put this in backticks. Oops, should delete this. I'm out of space here. I like my code being clear and easy to read, so I'm out of space right there. And then there are, let's do message dot guild dot roles dot cache dot size. So in v12 and Discord v12, you have to use cache. You have to use cache. Yeah, if you don't use cache, it won't work. So then we can put there are blank amount of rows in this server. So now this was display the rows. And then now we're gonna do a region. So you see how we define region right here, and we add the switch. So if it's Europe, East, West, South, it's gonna display that. So now that's where we do it right here. So we can add a map. Is it okay? Damn it. Display one of those, and then we can do region. And then so all we have to do right here, just put the value of the region. That's all we have to do, since we defined it up here. And then basically that's all we have to do is put region right there. And then now we can do boosters. So name total boosters. And then now we can do value message dot guild dot premium subscription count. So I'm gonna run a turn over here. So I'm gonna do message.guild.premium subscriber count. So if it's, and I'm gonna put a greater or equal sign right here. So what I'm gonna say is if the booster count is greater or equal to 1, we're gonna display this message. Put backticks. There are message boosters. And then now, oops, what I do here? And then now we're gonna set it to false. Like if it's not, so the question mark after the question mark. This is the ternary. So after the question mark, you see how I have this. So after this right here, this is displaying if it's true. Okay. So if it's true, we're gonna say there are a blank amount of boosters. So then if it's false, if it's not greater than 1 or equal to 1, we're gonna display there. Make sure you put backticks. There are no boosters. Well, you don't have to use backticks since we're not using the Yeah, you don't have to use backticks. So let's say if we did it like backticks and we added this, that won't work. I just prefer using backticks, so I'll just use backticks. There are no boosters. So we can just say that. And then now what can we do now? We can, let's set this to true, inline true, inline true. And then now we can do name, we can do emoji count. Okay, then I'm gonna do value message. Oh no, yeah. Value message dot guild dot cache message dot guild dot message dot guild dot cache dot emojis dot cache dot size. So all you need is that, and that would display it fine. Make sure you had a comma right here. That would display it fine. That would show how many emojis there are. But I want to make this better. So I'm going to say if this is greater or equal to 1, if that's greater or equal to 1, we're going to say, we're going to say there are let's see, where is it? Oh, I'm just going to copy this. Oh no, crazy. There are, like copy and typing. So then we can say there are blank emojis. Alright. Then now we can set it to false. So if it's false, we're gonna say there are no emojis. Alright. So I believe that is everything. Well, everything for this true. So then now we're gonna add a message dot channel dot send embed. I'm gonna add an await to this since it's an async function, asynchronized function. We're gonna add an await. So then now let's try it. Server info. Let's pray we have no errors. And then look, see server region US East. There are one bot. So the owner QGV members, members online. Total bots, there are one bot right here. Creation date, row count, emoji count. And if we really wanted to, we can add something else. What else is there to add? We can add a verified. So if the server is verified, so let's add this. I don't know, just on their row counts. Make sure you add a comma here. Name verified. Then now we're gonna run another turn over here. So we can just put message dot guild dot verify. Verified right here. Dot verified, and then if it is verified, we're gonna put the server. No, we just do it. Server is verified. Then if it's not verified, we're gonna say server isn't verified. So now see, this is a good time to use backticks. If you have like this quotation, you have to use backticks, unless if you don't, it's gonna break. All right. So then we set this to inline true. So my server isn't verified, doesn't like have a check mark. So now if I run this, boom, see, server isn't verified. Right, let me pause the video and get back to you guys so I can display the flags. Alright guys, I'm back. I believe I got the flags. Let me just double check. And boom, see, I added a flag since it's US East. So let's just, server settings, let's change it to Europe. Where's Europe? Europe right here. Save settings. This is going to be very delayed since I'm in. See, Europe. See, Europe. So that's nice. I had the flags. Let me just change this back. Let's just change the East. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. I have my repo, the full repo of my Discord of this bot on my GitHub. So After, if you fork the bot, you're just gonna have to run npm I to install everything. You're gonna have to hit a bot config file, and then you're gonna make an issue on the repo if you have any questions. So yeah, that's basically it. I added everything, and hope you guys have a good day.